morning. Welcome to Hobby Evolution, episode 1258. Look at this clean shaven. I look like I'm 12. I hate it when I shave. Hate it. Happy Monday. Welcome to Hobby Evolution. I'm going to talk eBay auctions. Going to pump up my eBay auctions that end tomorrow night. We'll do another live stream, 7 p.m. Central, Tuesday night tomorrow. Football is the theme. We'll go through, take a look at those. I was on puppy duty quite a bit yesterday, so I didn't get as much accomplished as I wanted to. I was so exhausted all day. Man, the card show takes a lot out of me. Had a couple beers after the show, came home, had a couple more beers, so that didn't help things. So I was a little sluggish yesterday. We went out to eat, had Chinese last night. A rare Sunday night. We never go out on Sunday nights. A rare Sunday night dinner at Chinese. And that probably is going to slow me down for today. Although this is more fresh Chinese. It's not like the loaded with, they don't use the MSG and all that crap, but I'm sure it's still loaded with crap. So did a little Chinese last night. What else is going on? Yeah, I was on puppy duty. Ernie was in rare form yesterday. He was an animal, and he was an animal. Well, we went out, so he was crated for a couple hours. So he was a wild man when we got home. It's like, dude, I'm tired. I'm tired. I know you want to play. So, but he's back. He went out. He did his morning poop and pee this morning. Put him back into bed. He chilled out, so I get maybe a couple hours this morning until I get the wrath of puppy later this morning. So that's about all I had. That's about all I had. Kind of one of those days. It wasn't a lazy Sunday, but it was a not a very productive Sunday. Not lazy. Like I didn't lay on the couch and watch TV, but I just feel like I didn't get anything. It was one of those days where, it can be around the house or it can be at work where at the end of the day, it's like, God, I didn't do anything today. Like I didn't not do anything, but I just didn't get much accomplished. That was Sunday for me. That was yesterday. Now I listed some stuff in my eBay store. 99centcards.com. Check it out. Save 25% when you buy 7 or more at regular price. I did list some stuff. I listed the football that I picked up on Saturday at the Madison Card Show. I listed all the 64 Topps football singles, and then I listed some of the vintage football. So that's what I listed. I did do some shipping. I didn't get much shipping accomplished. Ernie was kind of preventing me to get much done. But I did get some stuff accomplished. I was able to sort some stuff. I went through, did I go through all the boxes? I think I went through all the boxes that I got from Paul for like $10, just a random stuff. And, I was able to pull like $30 worth of cards that I have buyers for. So that was nice. And then some Cubs that I don't have, like Series 2 Chrome or Topps Chrome Cubs and Series 2 Cubs that I can add to my collection. So that was ended up being a nice little buy. And I can reuse the boxes they're perfect for dollar boxes. Where are we at? Zach says, serious question. Okay. Zach always has to preface when he asks a question. It has to be, if he says serious question, I know he's serious. If not, it's like, I don't know. Could be not serious. Serious question. When are you putting your recent purchase of trading cards in your eBay store, specifically rookie cards of sports players from the 80s, 90s? I'll hang up and listen. So some are already up. Well, 80s and 90s are not up. Oh, so 70s. So there are some rookies that I listed last night or yesterday afternoon. What was listed as a rookie? Maybe they weren't rookies. Ed Too Tall Jones, rookie card is on. Robert Brazil, who's a Hall of Famer. I didn't know that. Steve Grogan, rookie card is on. 70s football, there's a few 70s football rookie cards. The rest, like the Griffies, I'll probably be listing some of that stuff today. I wanted to get football up first, and I do have another stack like Andre Reed. That's his rookie. Mark Duper, rookie. Bernie Kosar, rookie. Jim Everett, rookie. Let's see. Who else? I don't know if that's a Morton Anderson rookie or not. I got to get the Lawrence Taylor rookie up. I got to get the Marino and Elway rookies up. And that's what I didn't get accomplished. So I'm hoping for later today, but since I didn't get much shipping done, I got to focus on shipping. But I don't have, it's 122, which is very manageable orders to ship. Talking the Elway stuff of that era. So some of that stuff is going to be in my next batch. So the football will be in my next batch, and then probably the baseball after that. I'm working on, Red Light was asking about the 77. Okay, so it is a Morton Anderson rookie. So it is the 84 Morton Anderson that I have. The 77 partial set, I did not get to filling that out. So I think there were like 10 that I added at the show. So I'll get that listed, the football batch, the baseball batch, and that's probably what I'll get to later today or tonight. So stay tuned for that. And then also the baseball stuff, I've got to get that order. I've got the football batch ready to go. I got to fill in the 77s. 74s I've got to pull. So the 74 I did buy, it wasn't the Stargell. I sent an offer on a Stargell that just was ignored. And it was not a low ball offer either. I was surprised. It was listed for like $250, and I think I offered $2 or something like that. I don't know. But it was also the weekend. So anyway, I did buy a 74 Nolan Ryan in fair condition, I guess it would call poor to fair, whatever. So I am gonna work on completing the 74 set because there's not really a huge card in that set. There's not a huge card in that set. Probably the biggest rookies I bought on Saturday. Picked up the Nolan Ryan. So I'm going to finish off the 74 and then list that. I think somebody sent an offer to me on it. I countered and they didn't respond in time, so it expired. So I'm going to take that listing down, complete the 74 set, and then list it as a complete set. Which, doing the math, I'll be able to get more as a complete set than what I have in it as a partial set, at least for now. So that's kind of what's going on in my eBay store, 99centcards.com. Let's go to the chat. Probably going to be a short show because I really don't have much to talk about and just want to kind of shill my eBay store and my auctions today. Matty Ice, good morning. Lewis, George is here. What's happening? Cooter's here. He's on I-35. Safe travels, safe driving. Kyle is here. Good morning. No more beard. Nope. I had to shave it off. I was in the shower. I'm a shower shaver. I don't like cleaning. So when you shave in the sink, the hair gets everywhere. And I mean, if I shaved on a semi-regular basis, it wouldn't be that much, but still it's that stubble that's everywhere. So I'm a shower shaver, which sometimes I get out of the shower, I look in the mirror and I've got like a patch, right? It's usually like here, over here on one of those sides. Damn it, gotta go grab the razor and finish the job. So I was in the shower and I'm like, oh shit, I've got to shave. So, because it was starting to bother me. Cooter's in the house. You will enjoy this boring drive in November. Yes. And over the weekend, I'm going to be giving, Cooter doesn't know this, but he will now. but I'm gifting Cooter with something. And it dawned on – actually, I think I had the idea last week. But then it was further cemented over the weekend. And Cooter kind of indirectly gave me the idea. So Cooter has a gift coming when I hit Oklahoma City in a couple months as we take the road to Dallas. Mikey's in the house. Good morning. Dan is here. What's up? David, what's going on? Good morning. Bargain Boxer's in the house. Mark is here. Good morning. Thank goodness preseason football is over. Time to tee it up for real. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for football probably because my Cubs lost yesterday. I mean, they need to go on like an unbelievable tear to get back in the wild card conversation. I mean, they're kind of on the fringe of the wild card conversation, but in all honesty, we're just 5 weeks away from the end of the season. And where are they at in the standings? So National League wild card, Diamondbacks and Padres and Braves hold the 3. Excuse me. The Mets, Mark's Mets are 2.5 out. The Giants and Cardinals are 5 out, and the Cubs are right behind it, 5.5 games out. So they would have to leapfrog a lot of teams. That's 3 teams, and all 3 teams hold the tiebreaker over the Cubs. So that is a difficult. Cubs are 6-4 in their last 10 games. They need to go on like a 9-1, 8-2, one of those type 12-1 type runs, 12-2 type runs. I just don't know if this team has it. So, watching how many games? 130 games. I kind of have a feeling this team doesn't have it. So, with the Cubs being basically out of it, my fantasy baseball team, I had like an 8-3-1 lead going into Sunday. My team, for whatever reason, year in, year out, absolutely sucks on Sunday. And I lose matchups on Sundays constantly. And I did again yesterday. 8-3-1 lead going into Sunday. I lost. Well, I don't know what it was, but I lost 6-4-2. Does that add up to 20? Yeah, 6-4-2, I think, is what I lost. And so I think it's pretty much that puts me out of I didn't even look. I was so ticked off. I didn't even look last night. 6-4-2 was my loss. And the team I was playing was one of the teams that I'm competing with for that final playoff spot. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm in ninth place with 3 weeks left. So that if I would have won yesterday's matchup, that would have flip-flopped. Instead of 8-12-1, I would be 9-11-1. The team that beat me would be 9-9-3. So fantasy baseball is about over. And I went for it. I was on a roll. I almost came back and won when I made the trades. That matchup, it was kind of too late. And then I won 2 in a row. And I'm like, all right, here we go. I'm on a roll. And then I think I've lost 2 in a row, 3 in a row. I don't know. Fuck it. Where are we at? Peter's in the house. What's going on? Good morning. Zach says, I saw you listed the 70s football. Yes, sir. The Elway and stuff of that era. Morton 84. That stuff is actually next. That stuff is next on the docket to hit up my eBay store. Red Light 34 is in the house. Good morning. Brian is here. What's happening? Zach says, thank you for answering my question. You can get back to your Bitcoin and TCG chatter. C&M Collectibles misses. Low roller scratcher. Brian says he's like Beetlejuice. Say his name 3 times. He will appear. George says, not shaving used to bother me, but once you let it get to that point and go a little beyond, it's not bad at all. Yeah, I where it was at yesterday morning is about as far as I can go. T206 kids in the house. Shows how much I watch football. Didn't even know they were playing preseason football, let alone finished with it. Yeah, August 26th, man. August 26th. I think college football starts this coming weekend, and the NFL follows a week later. Where are we at in the, let's see, wrong app. Here we go. Somebody at the Madison Card Show on Saturday was like, yeah, the Badgers play next week. And I'm like, no, it's in 2 weeks, right? No, I think they play next week. I'm like, oh. So, yeah, we got college football starting on Thursday. Thursday night college football, baby. There's a lot of games. They're all going to be shitty games, but games nonetheless. The only top 25 teams that play on Thursday, number 24, North Carolina State plays Western Carolina. Number 22, Kansas plays Lindenwood. And number 11, Mizzou takes on Murray State. Oh, and number 12, Utah faces Southern Utah. Let's see, Friday night, Wisconsin, the Badgers. They host Western Michigan. Only how many games on Friday? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games on Friday. Actually, Saturday's got at least one good game I see so far. Clemson, Georgia, right off the bat. Number 1 versus number 14, 11 a.m. on Saturday. Iowa plays on Saturday. Penn State, Tennessee. I think that's the only top 25 matchup, though. Ohio State plays Akron. That's a 50-point spread, 50-point favorite for Ohio State. Yeah, I think Clemson, Georgia is the only matchup between 2 top 25 teams. Nope, I misspoke. Texas A&M plays Notre Dame, number 7 versus number 20. And then, and Sunday brings us another top 25 matchup. Number 13, LSU plays number 23, USC in the Alphabet Challenge. Johnny Boy Cards, good morning. Happy Monday. Red Light says Florida wins the Little League World Series. Vintage Metropolitan loss yesterday, says Mark. George is torn at the moment if I should do one more short trim before the end of summer or let it start to go grizzly winter effect. There you go. Zach says White Sox hit 100 losses, on pace for 124, and I want it. I agree with his last sentence here. If you are going to be bad, be historically bad. I agree, 100%. Like, there's no sense in being like the 7th worst record in all of baseball history. Go for broke. Be the worst ever. Zach wants to know if George is talking carpet or drapes. Philly Joe's in the house. Good morning. T206 Kid says, as a Mets fan, I am rooting hard for the White Sox to take that most losses away from the 62 Mets. What is that? Ooh, bit my tongue. What is that record? Most losses in MLB season. 120. Okay, so the White Sox, they can do it. So let's see. The record is New York Mets 1962, 120 losses. The 2003 Tigers were close. I remember that season. Mike Maroth lost 120 or 120. Mike Maroth, probably to him, it felt like 120 games. Mike Maroth lost 21 games that season. And I think, wasn't the 2003 Tigers, didn't they have both Max Scherzer and Justin Verlander? Now, I know they were, Verlander was not there yet. Who I thought the 2003 Tigers had like some studs on their team. Maybe that wasn't that team. 2003 Detroit Tigers. Baseball reference. Verlander was drafted in 2004. I'm like, yeah, his rookie card's in like 2005. Pitching. Mike Maroth, Jeremy Bonder. Okay, Scherzer wasn't there either. All right. So, Maroth. Yeah. So Mike Maroth lost 21 games. Jeremy Bonderman lost 19 games. Nate Cornejo lost 17. Adam Bernero went 1-12. 2003 Detroit Tigers. They lost 119 games. Then you have to go back to the 1916 Philadelphia Athletics. Connie Mack managed, and they lost 117 games. Only other recent teams, the Tigers did it again in 2019. 114 losses. The 2018 Baltimore Orioles lost 115 games. So there you go. White Sox going for the record. George says we're talking everything. There you go. Johnny M, what's going on? Good morning. My eBay sales, while pale compared to yours, have been extremely crazy for me. That's good. It's I was having this conversation. My wife's grandma was asking how business was, and usually I don't see, I see lulls in eBay sales, but it's throughout the year. It's not like, oh no, it's July, my sales are going to suck. Usually my sales are pretty consistent across the board every month of the year. But there are lulls. You obviously, the lulls typically take place when I'm on vacation or at spring training, which that's a business trip, spring training or a vacation. And then there's daily lull. Like sometimes it's just a random, sometimes it's a Sunday, sometimes it's a Friday, sometimes it's a Monday, Tuesday. It can be any day of the week. There's just a lull, and maybe it stretches for a couple days. But over the course of the year, it all kind of equals out. But this summer has been far greater than previous summers. Do I have my spreadsheet up? No, wrong spreadsheet. But don't have the numbers in front of me. But this month, August, is trending to be my best sales month to date. So that's a good sign. Now, what does that say? It says two things. It says, number one, people are still buying cards. People are still spending money on baseball cards. That shows, whether one side wants you to believe it or not, the economy's in pretty good shape. Yeah, things have gone up in price, but card shows are still pretty packed. A lot of money is being spent on fucking baseball cards. I think we're okay. So people are spending money. Number two, what am I listing? I'm not listing just 2002 Topps Heritage Commons, 1981 Donruss Commons. I'm listing good stuff. Now, I have to buy that stuff. So, at the end of the month, we'll see where my expenses are. But I know I've only made two purchases, I've made more than two purchases, but 2 days worth of purchasing. Janesville Card Show, Madison Card Show. I've got $1,200 that I bought in inventory over the last couple of weeks. But my August is doing well, and a lot of what I list and bought here over the last 2 weeks, a lot of that stuff's going to is going to sell and go under my September numbers. So my sales have been great. I'm glad Johnny M is reporting great sales as well. It just seems like, I don't know. It's I haven't seen this the last couple of years in July, August. I've typically had pretty good June numbers over the course of the last 3-4 years, but July and August tend to be a little slower. But again, I think a lot of that has to do with what type of inventory I have been selling. Vintage has been flying. So follow the money. I have a customer base that I know what they buy. And when I see repeat customers buying things, I tend to, I know I'm going to sell this type of stuff. I'm going to list it. But you're also kind of boxing yourself in when you do that. When you only cater to your customer base, you're not going to grow your customer base. When I worked in sales for a transportation company, we had accounts, and I had really big accounts. But if I wanted to grow, I wanted to grow my accounts, I wanted to grow my current clientele, but I also wanted new clientele because I wasn't really going to grow my numbers. There's going to be a steady increase. Hopefully you do a good job. My team does a good job. But at the same time, if I don't find new clients, I'm not going to grow my overall portfolio. And that's kind of how it is on eBay. You want to cater to your clientele, and you want that customer base to grow, list more cards that they buy. But at the same time, you want to find something else that you're comfortable with and know the market. And even if you don't know vintage, like 72 high numbers, you learn pretty quickly. And now you have an eye for that. And you made a mistake, you learn from it and move on. And now I have that knowledge to not make that mistake again. And what I found was vintage is moving. Now I've got a whole new clientele on top of what I regularly list. 80s and 90s rookies, 2000s oddball type sets that aren't as commonly listed on eBay. So you find these other niches and go to your comfort zone. I'm not going to list Pokemon. I know you can make a lot of money on Pokemon. I don't want to. I want to make a lot of money, but I don't want to do it on Pokemon. I don't want to do it on hockey and soccer. I want to find it maybe someday. Never say never, but that's just not my thing. Where are we at? David's in the house. He says there were college football games on Saturday. Florida State was upset by Georgia Tech in Ireland. Really? I did see something where like a Florida State freshman was like showing up the Georgia, like just standing there staring down Florida State as they got off the bus, or Georgia Tech as they got off the buses. Serves him right. Little cocky son of a bitch. Philly Joe says, Bo, great video with Victor. Oh, it's out. Oh, good. I'll have to, let's see. I will share the link. Thank you. We had a great conversation. I really enjoyed it. Victor, the rookie card specialist. Let's see. It's not on my homepage. There we go. Victor. So considering becoming a show. Oh, no. There we go. We hit the like button. We're going to share, copy the link. All right. So this was my conversation with Victor, the rookie card specialist. We talked about promoting card shows. So there you go. Check out the video. It was and I've done videos on card show promoting in the past. Victor, by far, which I'm not surprised because I've watched plenty of his content, asks really good questions. And I mentioned that after it, and I'm like, this was by far the best, card show promoting interview that I've done. What about insurance? Is it covered in your LLC policy? Yes. So there's also, you can get additions to policies. You can get special event insurance policies, and all that stuff. And I would strongly consider running a show under your LLC if you have one, or if not, get one. So yeah, we ran when we first started the show. I had a co-promoter with me. Johnny was his name, and he had his own LLC through another business that he did. So we ran it under his LLC, and this was before I was, full time and had my own. So, and then when he was out, then we switched it over and under mine. George says, I could win more games than the White Sox as the lone player on the field, as the pitcher, hitter, fielder, batter, do it all. Cooter says, not sure joining the SEC was a good idea for my Sooners. OU fans can't handle 2 losses in a season. Oklahomans are front runners. Mark says 40-120 is our record. Good morning, Mr. Archer. So it sounds like Mark wants to keep the record. Tony says, give it away. Tigers lost 119 games that year. I believe they won like 4 of their last 5 games. Bonderman was historically bad. Yeah, Mike Morrall. But I don't think his numbers, I don't think his statistics were bad. It was just his win-loss record. Let's see. Because I think the following season he did well, if I'm remembering correctly. Let's look at the stats. He was 9-21. He had a 5.73 ERA, so that was pretty high. He led the league in home runs and earned runs, so he was pretty bad. He had a 5.32 FIP, which is really bad. That's fielding independent pitching. Let's see. So I guess, yeah, he didn't really. He rebounded to an 11-13 record, which win-loss records suck. 4.31 ERA with a 4.46 FIP. Wow. Yeah, Mike Morrall. Mike Morrall did not have. I mean, he played 6 seasons in the big leagues. Started how many games? 150 starts. But his career ERA 5.05, career FIP 4.94, career WHIP 1.46. Dan says, I don't like my beard getting too thick. Gets itchy, especially my neck. I shave the shower with my feather razor. Sometimes I'll use an electric to trim. Mikey says, I've been so busy with work, I haven't had time to focus on growing my store like I want to. Is it the girlfriend? Is it the girlfriend keeping you away from your eBay store? George says, we could probably field a team from this chat that could beat the White Sox with Ruben as our pitcher. I don't know about that. Mark says, when I met Richie Ashburn in Cooperstown, I had him sign a ball, Mets MVP 1962. That's funny. He got a boat as the MVP of the team. The boat sank. He tried to sell it to a guy. The check bounced. Your 1962 Mets. Brian says, golf is also at an all-time high participation rates. The economy be damned either way. Folks want to spend money on fun shit. There you go. Zach says, is your wife's grandma asking about your sports card sales as generally interested or mocking you in the choice her daughter made in her soulmate's line of work peddling TCG shows? See, now that's not a serious question. See, I know the difference. Zach says that story is amazing. Richie was fun as hell. HPG Gaming, what's going on? Good morning. Bo would not just land an account, he would expand it, selling yogurt and steak prices and ripping Bowman U. That's right. That's right. That's how we roll. T206 Kid says, fun fact, George Brett used Marvelous Marv's T85 Louisville Slugger bat model. It was also the model he used in the Pine Tar incident. There's the link to my chat with Victor, the rookie card specialist. Mark says, didn't know that. Thanks for sharing. Zach says, what I love most about Victor's videos, he could easily flip his studio into an erotic channel without changing the lighting. That's a good, yeah, you are correct. You are correct. So I've got some eBay auctions ending tomorrow night. Shit, I thought I'd already brought them up. Let's see. I think I have 41 out of the 47 have bids. So that's good. That's always, you like to have all bids. Dan's going to watch the Bo Victor show tomorrow when I have a free period. Sounds good. So let's share this screen. So here are the auctions. We've got Aaron Hernandez, a pre-rookie auto. Aaron Hernandez, current bid $44. I think the comps on this are around 100. Earl Morrall for John Keating, the high number from 72, current bid $32.69. OJ Simpson, 75 tops. That's been bid up to $475. I think I was selling those for, I sold a few of those for about $10 a pop. The 76 tops Rodgers Topps is currently at $425. The Michael Crabtree Sage Auto out of 200 also at $425. How about this? I'm shocked by the lack of bids on the 2005 Topps Aaron Rodgers rookie card. It's only at $325. Now, I found two of these, and they're in near mint condition in my latest Goodwill pallet. The first one, I buy it now for $40, and it sold in 1 hour. This one only at $3.25 with a day and a half left in bidding. The 2012 Topps Chrome Camo Refractor rookie card of T.Y. Hilton, numbered out of $4.99. It was bid up fast right off the bat, up to $3.25. And that's where it stays. The Jesus Sanchez Chrome Gold Refractor rookie, that was part of the last auctions I ran, and it was not paid for. I think it's currently at $325. I think the final bid last time was around $5 or $6, and the buyer did not pay. Here's a 2002 Upper Deck Piece of History, Tom Brady. So that's a third-year card. That's at $2. Torrey Holt Gold Label rookie card. It's a beautiful card, $1.76. Ryan McMahon Gold Mirror. This was another card that went unpaid, and it just happens to end the same time as my football listings. as it was relisted after the non-payment. This one ended at just under $10, I think, $9 and some change. Current bid on that is $1.61. I'm surprised there's not more movement on this Jordan Love Panini Prism No Huddle. It's only at $1.50. This is about a $30, $40 card. Jordan Love still soft. I think there's some deals to be had as a buyer for Jordan Love, but I think that's going to be ending soon, which I'm really shocked by. I thought his prices would be crazy going into the season, but this could be a case where his stuff might peak during the season. Another Packer, Jordy Nelson, prime signatures out of 49. This is currently at $1.43. Caleb Williams, I've got 3 Caleb Williams cards up for bid. This Pro Set Draft Red is at $1.25. The Pacific Ornaments Peyton Manning from 2000. This is currently at $1.25. This one, the last sales kind of all over the place, $10 to $20 are the comps on that one. Sage Auto Javid Best, numbered out of 50. Javid, $1.25. The greatest upset in college football history, the ticket stub, when Appalachian State beat the Wolverines at the Big House. Current bid $1.25. Those usually sell between $25 and $50. Emmitt Smith Skybox Dominion Japanese Characteristics insert from 2000. That's at $1.25. I've got a Rob Gronkowski rookie card from Topps Prime. Current bid $1.25. A 2014 Prism Silver Brett Favre in the Jets uniform at $1.25. These auctions end tomorrow night. I'll go live starting at 7 p.m. Central, and we'll count down these auctions tomorrow night. 2010 Press Pass Golden Tate autograph from Notre Dame, currently at $1.25. How about this? 1972 Topps high number, Jim Johnson of the 49ers. Only one bid, 99 cents. Might have a great deal on a 72 high number. A couple more. Caleb Williams, a Leaf draft, is at 99 cents. And a Splash of Color from Goodwin Champions, also at 99 cents. We've got the Erasmus James auto from Upper Deck Reflections and the Abdul Hodge Don Russ Classics autograph. Those are at 99 cents. A 1970 Topps Elvin Bethea. Joik Bell autograph from Sage, numbered at 200. Donovan McNabb, 2007 Topps Chrome Refractor. We've got a Marvin Harrison rookie from Skybox Impact. 2010 Press Pass and Sage hit Rob Gronkowski pre-rookie cards. A 2015 Bowman Rainbow Foil, Tom Brady. A 2002 Topps Heritage Blackback, which I believe that's a short print, excuse me. A 2010 Best Buy Wisconsin Badgers card of J.J. Watt. We had one in the last auction go for over $20. This one's currently only at 99 cents. Some vintage football with bids at only 99 cents each. 72 Topps Dick Butkus, a 76 Topps Lynn Swan, and a 76 Topps Terry Bradshaw. And then we've got a 2013 Bowman Rainbow Foil Gronkowski, a 2009 Sage dual auto of Brian Cushing and James Casey of the USC Trojans. And then another baseball auction, the Jared Kelly. This one sold for 99 cents on the last round of auctions with free shipping, and the buyer didn't pay. Now it's 99 cents, and actually it probably does because it relisted, so it's still free shipping. 99 cents on that. Jared Kelly White Sox Orange Refractor out of 25. These auctions end tomorrow night between 7:30 Central and I think 8:45 Central Time. So we will count down the auctions live on this YouTube channel starting at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. Let's see. Where are we at? Brian says, these are killer listings. I see what you did there, Aaron Hernandez. Johnny M says, think I will start collecting 62 Mets to go with my Seaver collection. The best and the worst of my Mets. Thanks for the idea. Huddle card collection. What's going on? Why did you choose these to list at auction? Well, let's see. A little bit of a couple reasons. Some were actually, these were not all stale listings. I think all of these were pretty, some of the vintage, I think's been in my store, the Earl Morrall. Some of the vintage football's been in there and didn't sell. So at buy it now prices. So some of those I listed. the main reason is the theme is football, because we're going in. We just ended the preseason. So I wanted to capture it just before the season started, capture that excitement for the beginning of the regular season. So that's why I did the theme of football. And then the listings were just what I had. I cherry picked, but I didn't, it wasn't like, oh, I've got to list Aaron Hernandez and Aaron Rodgers. The Aaron Hernandez has been in my store. Had some lower offers. I think it'll sell for higher than the offers I got as the buy it now. Aaron Rodgers rookie, I had sold it a buy it now right away. I'm like, well, we'll see what the second one can do at auction. Some of the other ones I'd pulled from the recent Goodwill palette, let them ride. So it was just kind of a mishmash. But the main reason, football, and I wanted some decent stuff to list at auction. George says, are you auctioning a black isotoner glove with that OJ card? Not this time, maybe next time. Brian says, if the card holder don't fit, you must have quit. Thank you, George, for finishing that off. HBG Gaming says, I'm just going to throw this question out there in case you or anyone has an answer for it. Is it possible to create a CSV file for uploading listings on both eBay and Google Merchant Center? So for eBay, yes, absolutely. I don't know what Google Merchant Center is, but yes. So CSV, that's actually how Car Dealer Pro works, is you upload a CSV file to eBay. Just go to the uploads. There are templates on eBay. If you go to reports and go to uploads, and you can find templates. I don't know what Merchant Center, Google Merchant Center is, but for eBay, for sure. Johnny M says 16 order just came in. There you go. Sales are flying. I've only got 7,500 cards in my store. That's good turnaround. Bob, what's going on? Good luck with the auctions. I have to coach hockey practice, so I'll probably miss the stream. Might try to bid on a few. Thank you, Bob. Brian's in the house. Good morning. George says, honestly, if I were Bo, I would risk a negative feedback by shipping the OJ top loaded and tucked into a glove and shipped in a bubble mailer. Wouldn't that be something? That would be funny. I don't think I'm going to do that. But if somebody else had the idea and wanted to do it, that would be funny. So there you go. Hit up my eBay store, 99centcards.com. Put on some bids for tomorrow night's auctions. Buy some a lot of vintage. New vintage has been added. I should say more vintage, not new vintage. More vintage has been added. Football, going to be adding some more football here today. And some of those baseball as well. Hey, there he is. There he is, Low Roller Scratcher. Ordered multiple cards. It said they were delivered but never received them. There you go, Low Roller Scratcher. I'm sorry to hear that. So there you go. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. Visit my eBay store, 99centcards.com. Buy 7 or more items at regular price. You'll save 25% off at checkout. 99centcards.com. Card hobbyist, just in time to say goodbye. Welcome to the chat. And hit up earlier in the chat, scroll up my interview with Victor, the rookie card specialist. We talked about promoting card shows. So check out that interview and check out Victor's channel. Great content he provides. My next card show will be the Madison Card Show, Saturday, September 28th at the Sheraton Hotel on John Nolan Drive. So come out and see us Saturday, September 28th, Madison Card Show, Sheraton Hotel, John Nolan Drive. 140 tables, scaling back. No State Street Ballroom, no TCG room for the September, October, November, December shows. So be a full house, 140 tables next month, Saturday, September 28th. So like, subscribe, shop my eBay store. We'll do this again tomorrow morning. See you then.